So Srishti, how do you see the UAE evolving as a destination for foreign investors in the future? And what sectors can be seen as the major recipients of the upcoming investments?
That's a very interesting question. As you living in Dubai, I'm sure you must have seen that Dubai is such a dynamic landscape today. There's so much changing all the time. But how I see it as a finance professional is that UAE, so there are multiple asset classes. Mm-hmm. So there is investment opportunity all over the world. Mm-hmm. And if I am an investor, I do not want to be just investing in a particular country.
Yeah.
I would want to know about what all is available, what all is going to give me a good return, mm-hmm. and I should have the opportunity to then invest everywhere, mm-hmm. part of my wealth. So if you ask me about UAE, I believe right now real estate is a very booming market. So definitely in UAE, you can look at real estate. Then if you want to, now there are a lot of people in the West who are looking towards Middle East and even Asia, the Indian markets, for example, as well, in the listed space and also the unlisted space. So there should be a way in which I, as an investor, should have access to whatever there is to invest in this world, and I should be able to make a choice and invest in multiple places. Mm-hmm. So that's what we also help people do, mm-hmm. So we will help you set up one investment entity. From that one entity, which is in one jurisdiction, you will be able to, once you identify your different asset classes, you will be able to invest wherever you like.
Okay.
So you don't need to set up multiple entities or multiple funds for that matter. From one entity, from one jurisdiction, you can have a global outlook.
Okay. Fabulous.
Yeah.
And in a highly competitive industry, how does your leadership ensure that the company maintains a distinct and a really competitive position within the market? And can you elaborate on any unique approaches or strategies employees that make you differ from financial services and your competitors?
Definitely. Another very interesting question, because this is a very dynamic and competitive market. And I believe that there are a lot of service providers in the market, mm-hmm. and I don't see them as competition. I see them as collaborators. So we have friends from different companies who are doing the same job as us, mm-hmm. but we don't really compete. The cake is too big, mm-hmm. and we as one entity will be serving certain set of clients, and there'll always be other set of clients available for other people. And in fact, it is in today's time more and more important to work in tandem as an industry, rather think of ourselves as a one section of industry and try to. Mm-hmm. Apart from this, there is another thing that there are the founding principles that we work on for the firm. We started about 2 years ago, and in these 2 years, we have seen certain level of growth. It is all based on our 4 founding principles, which we very strictly adhere to, them being accountability, transparency, confidentiality, and timeliness. Mm-hmm. So as service providers, it is very important to make sure your core is strong. So that's what we primarily work on. And over time, I have seen in today's time, another principle that I added, mm-hmm. Looking at the market, is innovation.
Yeah.
Because you cannot be a traditional service provider anymore and expect to grow.
Yeah.
So these are the 2 things which have really helped us, and we wish to continue to learn from the market and keep evolving ourselves.
I think that's such a great way to look at things. It's a great way to kind of approach it and principles of